Well, we could talk about gravity stands, thank you for the last delivery, but let's talk song. Today I'm going to listen to Papa Roach's new single, Even If It Kills Me. I'm really curious to find out songwriting learnings. Without further ado, let's get going. Boom, let's find the key first. I think we are in the key of D minor. We had some weird minor second interval, I think. No minor second.
Is this a warning? Is this a sign? Should I keep my mouth shut, let you live a lie?
Alright, so we basically drone on this D minor shape and very much focus on that strong vocal performance. The lyrics are: is this a warning? Is this a sign? Should I keep my mouth shut, let you live a lie? So in terms of rhyming pattern, we are talking about an XA pattern where sign and lie are the two lines that actually rhyme. Pre-chorus, building up. I imagine it's going to be a 4-6 minor progression. Let's see if I'm right. So it's definitely a 4-6 minor thing in the first progression, and then the chord that we use to build up to the chorus is some version of a 5 chord.
If you need me, I'll plead for you.
I think it's just a regular 5 chord. So relatively conventional in that we have a very static verse, really focusing on that aggressive rap-like vocal line, and then going to the pre-chorus, building with that 4-6 minor 4-5 progression that really has a very powerful pull towards the chorus.
Even if it kills me inside, even if you burn me alive.
Okay, 4-2 minor 6 minor 5. Really nice rehum option in the second progression where they take a 3 minor instead of the 5. Listen to this. We have got a secondary dominant there, so I give my last breath so you could breathe. What we do here is we have, let's say, 4 repetitions of the chord progression in the chorus. The original idea being a 4-2 minor 6 minor 5 progression. We reharm that 5 in the second turnaround where we suddenly play the 3 minor. The third time around we go back to the original thing, and the fourth progression is basically a prolonged version of the 4 chord that then goes to a major 3 chord, creating that cool secondary dominant feel to the D minor. Listen to this. And then back to D minor, right? So what I really found interesting was the melodic development that we go through as well. The first melodic idea of the chorus is this.
Even if it kills me inside, even if you burn me alive.
Okay, so we have got a pickup melody that is even if it kills me inside, very static, and that we then vary a little bit when we say even if you burn me alive, right? And then we introduce a new melodic idea. That new melodic idea is this. So we basically have the same system where we take one line, I carry that pain that you don't need. I carry that pain that you don't need. And that we vary now.
Carry
I carry that weight that you don't say. And then we go back to the original idea, even if it kills me. Really interesting melodic rhythm as well. So we have got where the first two hits are actually on the beats, right? This kills me is always very strong, even if it kills me. But this inside then becomes offbeats because we introduce a little rest there, a little eighth rest. And then we have got this, even if it kills me inside, right? Creating this kind of little hiccup that actually we've seen in Ariana Grande's last single. I don't think that they have copied the idea. I'm not really sure though. And then we finish off the chorus with this, I'd give my last breath so you could breathe. That kind of resonates with, I'd carry that weight that you don't see. And ending the chorus on the title as well. So we've got both chorus beginning and chorus ending really punching in that even if it kills me. Funnily enough, phrased differently in terms of melodic rhythm, because suddenly the even, I think, is on the downbeat and not the kills. Really nice instrumental interlude repeating this even if it kills me. We could say that it's a post-chorus, and there is one interesting harmonic thing. Let's find this. Bam! Where we play the C sharp in the bass that normally is not part of the D minor scale, but that of course thinking about that secondary dominant, that A major that we used in the end of the chorus to dominate towards the D minor makes a lot of sense.
Is this a moment? Is this the time? Are you gonna wake up, gonna realize?
Verse number 2 that I believe has got a lot of the elements from verse number 1.
Your world is burning, 1,000 signs, but you're choking on the smoke from the other side.
What a cool booster line, but you're choking on the smoke from the other side, creating that nice internal rhyme with that choking on the smoke thing, really lifting verse number 2. So apparently they have watched the songwriting course and know about booster lines. One more thought on the pre-chorus, or actually two more thoughts on the pre-chorus. Thought number 1, they introduce a nice secondary hook with that whoa whoa thing because they left open the downbeat, so they kind of needed an idea for the beginning of the measure, and then they decided to do this here. Oh! Which is basically nothing but the D minor arpeggio. This is thought number 1. Thought number 2, this pre-chorus creates a lot of unbalance. Not only does it start on the 4 chord, not only does it end on the 5 chord, but also the line lengths are quite irritating, right? They leave us unsatisfied and wanting to move to chorus number 2 or chorus number 1 because they did the same thing there. The lines being, and I hope that you know when you're broken, I'm broken too. Again, creating those nice internal rhymes with hope and no and broken. And the line number 2 is, if you need me, I'll bleed for you. When comparing the length of those two lines, we see that they don't seem to fit, leaving a sense of unresolvedness. Is that a word? And really wanting us to move to the chorus. They know how to build. That's fun! Also, nice little prosodic element. I'd give my last breath so you could breathe. And what they do on the last syllable is they use a lot of breath to kind of prolong this like crazy. So this breathe really takes a lot of breath. I'd give my last breath so you can breathe. So this thing here we know from the intro, like some kind of wobbly, hidden rap part.
Warning.
So really hammering in that D minor feel, right? Doing some metally things with now a minor 2 maybe?
Warning.
But definitely minor 2s here. Creating Phrygian or Locrian atmosphere. That's really metal.
I won't run, I won't hide. Standing in the fire, I'm alive.
Okay, taking that new metally riff and adding a melody that isn't quite a melody because it's just floaty notes that are not very defined.
Even if it kills me inside, even if you burn me
Woo!
alive, carry that.
And the whole band does that downbeat, downbeat, offbeat, offbeat thing on Kills Me This Time.
Even if it kills me this time, even if it kills me.
A little bit different in the outro. So that's a 6 minor, 4, and probably 3 major secondary dominant thing that we know from the chorus already. Bring back that medley thing. Even if it kills me by Papa Roach. Let's see if we can quickly summarize 3 useful songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1 is about the pre-chorus and the line length. To create unbalance in the pre-chorus, which is something that we do need in order to move to the chorus, it's a good idea to look at line lengths and make sure that they do not match. Because if, like in this case, you have got a very long line followed by a very short line, you create uneasiness and you create that sense of no resolution at all, which is a very good idea for your pre-chorus. Songwriting learning number 2 is about metric rhythm. So if you have a line like this, even if it kills me inside, that is so strong that it's actually your song title, make sure you find a clever way to phrase this and to find metric rhythm that is familiar but at the same time interesting. And they did perfectly here by finding this downbeat, downbeat, offbeat, offbeat rhythmization. Even if it kills me inside, right? Really creating that hiccupy feeling, not quite there, and it's, well, prosodic in that it really is not very pleasant, even if it kills me. Songwriting learning number 3, it keeps coming back. Mind the booster line in your verse number 2. To make sure you regain your listener's attention, it's always a very good idea to save a very, very strong line for verse number 2 so that the listener kind of says, wow, did he really say that? But you're choking on the smoke from the other side is such a booster line. Why? Because it follows the established pattern and rhyme, while at the same time introducing that really clever internal rhyme with but you're choking on the smoke from the other side, and that really lifts that line to a whole new level. This was my first reaction plus analysis of Papa Roach's Even If It Kills Me. If you liked my video, please make sure to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe to the channel, some of you haven't done yet, to leave friendly comments, maybe also suggesting other songs that you would like me to analyze, to please take a look at the almost but not quite complete guide to songwriting available at spectreacademy.net. I guess we've talked song, you can talk about Gravity's Dance now. Bye bye!